Ooh, we're out here walking outside. Got a new arrival today. That's the truck from the club I work at. That truck is like full of trout food. They're nice to let me use it while my truck is in the shop, and it's going to be fixed this week, so I have my truck back. There's the old or the new canoe. There's the Slayer. There's the Grizzly Tracker. That one's always ready to go. I've been cleaning it up. There's the canoe. Rebuilt the trailer on that one. I destroyed the trailer on my last trip to Florida, trying to launch in ditches and stuff. But we have a new arrival in the boat yards. This will make 5 boats, unfortunately. So there it is. The native Falcon 11. I've always wanted one of these little river boats. This is going to be great. I can already tell it's just a super high quality boat. It's got the Slayer thickness of plastic on it, which is a lot thicker than I think some of the other kayak brands. It looks really good. Super excited to get this boat. I didn't win this boat on my fishing prowesses. I won it on catching one 14 1/4 inch bass on the last native big bass event they've had with the QC. This is the second one I participated in. The first one was last year and just was like in last December, and I picked Lake James because that was the closest lake to me to fish, and I totally flailed on that one. I caught a bunch of smallmouth, but nothing to even to put on the board. So my 14 1/4 inch fish won me this kayak. And it's so funny. It's a kayak I've wanted for a long time because we have a lot of rivers around here. I've never caught a big shoal bass in the Chattahoochee, and I'm really excited about it. So I'll sit here. I'll go over the little features in this boat, and I'll be checking back with you. All right. Well, I'm going to go over the boat real quick. I literally just took her dress off. So comes in a burlap dress and all nice and tidy. Here's the stern right here. It's got this little area right here. You can attach a wheel in the keel, which I'm going to do. Comes with it. Nice little bungee setup. I'm going to keep this boat as simple as possible. I won't even have a crate in this probably. I'll just have some kind of little bags for tackle. They don't include 2 scupper plugs for here. I guess they mean for the water to just drain out. The seat I literally just put up. It's got 2 seating positions. High and a low. The native seats are pretty comfortable. Anybody that has back pain in any kind of native kayak, if you can get a seat riser kit, raise it up. It'll solve your problems. It's got to do with your knees and, you know, placement of your back with the pedal drive and whatever. But coming down the mid shaft of the boat here, it's got this nice bulkhead. The 2 rod holders are great. Probably won't, hopefully never run more than 2 rods on this. Nice rails. Padded grips like bicycle grips. This little, I don't know, phone holder thing here, probably, or like keep your phone in this little dry bag there with all the scupper and scupper plugs. The center pod, it's got a nice place for your graph. Hinged, lifts up. Here's the directions. They include the wheel right here, and I guess this is where you can run your little scupper through. I didn't even look underneath. It's got a recessed place for a nice graph. I don't want to put a graph on this boat because I really plan on using it in like the Bel Air Canal system down in Miami where they've taken all the boat ramps out and you can't fish. But I love fishing for big cock bass. You guys know that. And this will get into the canals. You can access all these canals through the parks, but you can't park a trailer in the parking lot. So this will be perfect because this boat is designed just to throw in the back of my truck. We have adjustable foot pegs. Gives you nice leverage when you're paddling with the paddle holder here with seated in with screws in the bungs. So it's not going to pull out. First, this is actually the first brand new kayak I've ever had. Comes with a hatch. Nice hatch here. Insulated or well sealed. Hole storage in there if you hole anything. Want to take any extra paddles or whatever, which I suggest. Nice clamp, just a nice simple little kayak, and it's very light. I literally carried it like a suitcase. Threw it up on these sawhorses here. So there it is, the native Falcon 11. I'm actually the guy in the raffles that, like, I never win anything. Like, in the raffles, like, I'll go to like a Hobie, or Vinny always has a generous table out full of like a couple of super premium items and a bunch of like lures and jigs and stuff like that, and I always end up just like the guy that gets to grab like the bag of pink worms or white worms at like the last thing. But I finally won something, and very appreciative to Native for putting this event on, and anybody who knows I love Native kayaks. I love my Slayer. I always say if the old school Slayer 13 Propel is like, if there ever was a collectible kayak, this is going to be the one. This is the toughest kayak I've ever seen. I've literally dumped it off the I've literally dumped it off the trailer before. I've never had a problem with it. It's a great boat. Never had a problem with my drive that like wasn't normal wear and tear or something I did. So great boat. So look out for videos in the future. We have a lot of rivers here. I've never caught a big shoal bass, and I'm dying to get this thing on the water. So it's gonna be fun. I love the color. It's just a great boat. Can't wait to fish it. And tomorrow we're going back to the little T that runs behind my house, and we're gonna try to catch some big bass tomorrow. They're biting. And with this gas prices, I don't know if I'm gonna be traveling so much as I did last year. Probably stick close to home and weather the storm. We have a lot of lakes around here. We have a lot of uses for this kayak. There's a lot of places that have really small lakes you can't get a trailer to, like Mirror Lake and some lakes. So I'm really excited to have this boat. I'm going to put it to good use, and I'm going to review it and let you guys know the little boat journey with this Native Falcon 11. And thank you so much. I finally made it to 450 subscribers. So I'm on my way to 500. It's been a grind. I know my videos are, marginal at best, but we do have some great fish on there. So stay tuned, and I'll be checking back with you.